In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 6 things not to do after your awakening to the Matrix. Hi there, I'm Anne-Katrin, and I'm occasionally awake. I'm here to help you inspire your awakenings, heal yourself, and reawaken your life. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Number 1, don't dismiss your experience. To be precise, this is actually more of the prerequisite to be able to experience a Matrix awakening in the first place. So once we're given an insight, once we've had a realization, a revelation, some form of new input, we need to resonate with that input in order for it to become a meaningful, integrative Matrix awakening experience at all. The new information or insight comes first, and then it's that light bulb moment of really getting and acknowledging that information, which then gives us the ding, 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 this makes sense feeling that constitutes the actual awakening experience. Second thing not to do after your Matrix awakening is do not ever try to missionize people, please. See, I get it. You've had a major Matrix awakening, mind-blowing light bulb moment of realization and new clarity. And now you feel both motivation, inspiration, and the urge to go out there and preach it from the mountaintops. Please don't overshare that practice or system that you've uncovered to be somehow detrimental. People cannot be forced into believing anything. They either get it at first mention, or they need more time to process, in silence that is, or they might also never gonna get it. See, the following principle is important. There are 3 ways in which people relate to anything. People, objects, concepts, anything. They either relate with neutrality and irrelevance, or with affirmation and attraction, or with active rejection. Any information that is actively and repeatedly brought to somebody's attention soon cannot be met with neutrality anymore. So this means that if you don't inspire somebody to question their personal status quo the first few times of mentioning it to them, you are possibly rather going to repulse them in relation to that information. Repulsion or rejection of the information means that their ego or their identity configuration is going to pull up the guard on what they already believe. They are likely going to emphasize the logic and necessity of the very system or practice or concept that you had your Matrix awakening to. And that is going to backfire. Now let's continue with the 3rd thing not to do after your Matrix awakening. Don't judge others who don't share your new understanding of the world yet. After all, a few days ago, you were one of them. Open judgment can sound like this. I can't believe you're still so naive to believe this. But don't you see that? You can't honestly think that this is true. You should really start to. That's really irresponsible of you to not look at this the way I do. This type of judgment, no matter if it's just in your head or if you actually voice that judgment, is one of the surest ways to make your Matrix awakening, that is supposed to be a light-hearted experience of personal truth and revelation, an experience of separation rather than unity. Number 4, don't indulge in feeling lonely or alienated because nobody gets it. Sure, a Matrix awakening is possibly gonna leave you feeling alienated from some of the relationships and connections in your life. But hey, there are new people out there who've already gone through the process that you are currently going through. And with every Matrix awakening, there's a brand new community somewhere out there ready to welcome you. It is, in fact, part of the awakening process that ideally follows an awakening experience to go out there and feel for that new resonance and find the like-minded souls you attract accordingly. Let's continue with thing number 5 not to do after your Matrix awakening. Don't think you figured it all out after one awakening. You didn't. See, this is certainly not gonna be your last Matrix awakening, which means that there's still so much more left for you to uncover. The Matrix has many different aspects to it, and we usually wake up to 1 or 2 aspects at a time because our perspective is naturally limited. Awakening is a plural, and we can have many awakenings. Once we've lifted that first corner of the veil and chose to integrate an awakening experience, more matrix awakenings are gonna follow. This is because the greatest block to waking up to the matrix is social conformity and unquestioned agreement with normative practices. Once you broaden your horizon to integrate some form of alternative, non-normative concepts, that perception of the norm as a given shifts forever and paves the way for more matrix awakenings. Thing number 6 not to do after your matrix awakening. Don't get lost in analysis paralysis and resentment at a system that won't change. Instead, you know the quote, be the change that you wish to see in the world. See, behind every matrix awakening, there is the realization of a system, a practice, a norm, a discourse, an institution or tradition that is both legitimized beyond common questioning and still accepted, often blindly accepted, by the majority or large groups of people. And that can be frustrating. Your matrix awakening requires some form of integration into both your mindset and your actions. Whatever change you want to integrate after a matrix awakening, start with you. Start small. Start with your life, with your little world. And allow for that kind of individual impact that can have a ripple effect on whoever's ready to be inspired to their awakenings by the example you set. An awakening can only unfold its transformational potential and become the source for personal growth if we find the positive in that experience. If we cherish the truth we've uncovered. If we make that awakening the source of experiences that connect rather than divide, that are inspired by love rather than fear and resentment. Got any occasional awakenings yet? Now I'd like to hear from you. Please let me know in the comments below which matrix awakening you have experienced lately and which advice on the things not to do after your matrix awakening you needed to hear most. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. If you want more insights on the 4 types of awakening and how to experience them in your life occasionally, visit me at occasionallyawake.com to inspire your awakenings. Bye.